Demystifying ISF and Customs Documentation, a comprehensive guide for importers. Welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we will provide a comprehensive guide to ISF, importer security filing, and customs documentation guidelines. Proper documentation is crucial for international trade and customs clearance. Understanding the ISF requirements and customs documentation guidelines is essential for importers to ensure compliance and facilitate smooth customs processes. Let's dive into the details. Importance of ISF and customs documentation. ISF and customs documentation are essential for cross-border trade as they provide necessary information for customs authorities to assess risk, collect duties, and enforce compliance with customs regulations. Proper and accurate documentation is crucial in the smooth processing of imports and ensuring compliance with trade laws. ISF documentation. The ISF documentation includes critical information about the imported goods and the involved parties. The ISF form collects data such as the buyer's and seller's details, manufacturer information, container and seal numbers, and a detailed description of the goods being imported. Importers must ensure the accuracy and completeness of the ISF documentation. Bill of lading, airway bill. The bill of lading, for ocean shipments, or airway bill, for air shipments, is a primary shipping document that provides details about the transportation and routing of the goods. It includes information about the shipper, consignee, vessel or flight number, port of loading, port of discharge, and a description of the goods shipped. Commercial invoice. The commercial invoice is a key document that provides details of the transaction between the buyer and the seller. It includes information such as the names and addresses of the buyer and seller, a description of the goods, quantity, unit price, total value, terms of sale, and any applicable trade agreements or discounts. Packing list. The packing list provides a detailed breakdown of the contents of each package or container. It includes information such as the item description, quantity, weight, dimensions, and any special handling instructions. The packing list assists customs authorities in verifying the contents of the shipment during inspections. Certificate of origin. The certificate of origin certifies the country of origin of the goods being imported. It confirms that the goods qualified for any preferential trade agreements or are eligible for specific customs procedures or tariff preferences. Importers should obtain the appropriate certificate of origin based on the origin rules applicable to their goods. Import-export licenses. Certain goods may require import or export licenses depending on the specific regulatory requirements of the country of import or export. Importers should ensure they obtain the relevant licenses, permits, or certificates required for the specific goods being imported. Compliance with trade regulations. Importers must comply with various trade regulations imposed by customs authorities. These regulations may include tariff classification, valuation, marking and labeling requirements, product-specific regulations, and any applicable quotas or embargoes. Importers should familiarize themselves with these regulations and ensure compliance. Record-keeping requirements. Importers are required to maintain accurate and complete records of their import transactions, including all relevant customs documentation, for a specified period. Generally, the record-keeping period is 5 years from the date of importation. Importers should establish proper record-keeping practices to facilitate audits and inquiries. Utilizing compliance software. Utilizing customs compliance software can significantly streamline the documentation process and ensure accuracy and compliance. Compliance software automates processes, provides features like data validation, classification, and document management, and helps track and report on compliance activities. Working with a licensed customs broker. Working with a licensed customs broker can greatly assist importers in navigating the complex documentation requirements. Customs brokers have expertise in customs regulations, documentation practices, and can guide importers through the process, ensuring compliance and enhancing efficiency. Timely and accurate document submission. Timely and accurate submission of customs documentation is crucial for customs clearance. Importers should ensure that all required documents are submitted within the specified timelines and that they are accurate, complete, and properly filled out. Any errors or omissions may result in delays or penalties. Regular compliance audits. Importers should conduct regular compliance audits to assess their adherence to customs documentation guidelines and ensure ongoing compliance with regulations. Compliance audits can help identify any gaps or areas for improvement and enable importers to take necessary corrective actions. Collaboration with customs authorities. Collaboration and communication with customs authorities are essential throughout the documentation process. Importers should respond promptly to any inquiries or requests for additional information from customs authorities and maintain open lines of communication to address any concerns or clarification needed. Continuous education and training. Keeping up to date with changes in customs regulations and documentation guidelines is crucial for importers. Importers should invest in continuous education and training to stay informed about new requirements, regulatory updates, and best practices in customs documentation. Adhering to ISF and customs documentation guidelines is vital for importers to ensure compliance, facilitate efficient customs processes, and avoid penalties or delays. By understanding the documentation requirements, working with a licensed customs broker, and utilizing compliance software, importers can navigate the complexities of customs documentation and enhance their trade operations. We hope you found this video informative and helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more informative videos on customs brokerage and international trade. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to sharing more valuable content with you in our upcoming